Welcome back to Knuckles the Echidna, issue 21. Here's the cover. Not much to say about it, so let's get into the issue. There's always a baseball Twizzlers ad. What the? That's all I gotta say. I told you to have faith, Commander, and I was proven right. Well, but it is better move that tail faster. Man, the rope, it snapped. It seems to be moving heavy. That's because too much tension exerted upon an object already extended to the maximum of its ability bomb. We lost them. Not yet, we haven't. Are you kid? Hey, what the dickens is going on here, mate? Your answer is in there, Commander. What about Tabby and Bum? The Brotherhood of Haven will not abandon them in their time of need. Once my sensors registered high humidity weather, I knew my circuits were in deep doo-doo bomb. Doo-doo heavy? Moron, Mo instead, you get the expression. Our colleagues Values uses it all the time, especially when the commander calls on him. What's our heading? Heavy? You seem to be strolling every which way. My sensors register the following waters will end within 106 meters. Beyond that area is nothing but gas, primarily of a nitrogen, hydrogen, and oxygen mix. Hate to say it, Heavy, but we really are in deep doo-doo. That remains to be seen, Mom. What the fuck? Anti-gravitational forces seem to have us in their pool. I'll never understand it, Locke. How are you able to wield such awesome power? Okay, I don't get it. And still make a mess of your marriage. Here's a splash page of a bunch of Knuckles looking at Knuckles. I spent many long nights wondering about that very topic, Laura. Back in Haven. There's a disaster. Knuckles isn't ready for Haven. He's too undisciplined. Maybe, maybe not. Who's to say our way has been the right way all along? Yeah, hiding in this place is sure the right way. Fuck, I hate these fuckers. So I'm glad they fucking died later on. Oh, spoiler, they die. You would question our customs tradition, Saber? Our system has worked for over 4 centuries. We should send the lad back before he comes to his senses. Saber is correct. Fate is taking a hand in the matter. Seemingly the time has come for us to reevaluate our priorities. This is worse than the disaster. All the decades of planning and preparation wiped out in an instant. Once the rolling opened his mouth, I gotta do something. What? Knuckles, my boy, I just want you to know things are quite what you think. The many facts of the truth. Okay. There's that facets. I guess facets of the truth. Whatever. Oh, yeah, what? Why? I thought he said that. Well, yeah, why should I believe you? You haven't exactly been Mr. Forthcoming, you know. Don't be too hard on him, son. He was only doing what he was told. Have we met? You seem vaguely familiar. I should hope so, son. I'm your grandfather, Saber. And these gentlemen are also your grandfathers, although many generations removed. This is Thunderhawk. Next to him is Sugenair, followed by Spectre. And last but not least, Stobor. Pleased to meet you, grandson. First chance I get, I will be the death of you. I'm sure. You're telling what's what just yet, so I better play along till I see what this game is. You look a bit woozy, so around I take you down to sick bay and have you checked out. But I go with Tobar, Knuckles. There'll be plenty of time to talk later. This way, please, Knuckles. This is unreal. I'm walking locks of a dark legionnaire. Does anyone else even have a clue? Down this corridor. If they do, where does that leave me? In here, son. We'll take good care of you. I'll bet. Say, over there in the bed, is that Grandfather Hawking? He's got all those tubes and wires connected to him. He's on life support, Knuckles. He's been that way ever since Echinopolis was restored to the floating island. You think it would get any better? And there's ads. There's always ads. That remains to be seen. I don't wish this on my rifle, mate, but that was some magic act. Ooh, just who the blazes are you? His name is Locke, Commander, and he's one of the Brotherhood I was telling you about. All to come here, Elias. I'm certain the commanders were flowing with questions. Of course, campaigners, two fan favorite characters, are get to interact with each other. You got a gift for done statement, mate. You're here regarding Krat that carried Elias here over some 15 years ago, aren't you? Pretty much. First, give me a moment to set the autopilot for Haven, and then we'll fill in the details, Commander. How come you weren't this communicative when we were married? Save for later, Laura. I wasn't there when it happened, Commander. But for the records, we have it on hand of the incident. Queen Alicia's craft crash landed at the island after being fired upon by overlander aggressors. This poor soul is gone. Saber, over here. I found a survivor. It's a baby. We better get him to the med labs for examination. Saber, come quick. What is it, Grandfather Thunderhawk? We've got some company. The Overlanders are landing. Landers landing. As a designated team leader of the mission, my father met with the officials in charge of the Overlanders. We demand the right to inspect that craft. We ask you to respect our neutrality in regards to the warfare that you in the House of Acorn. So there's nothing for you here. Everyone aboard was killed. So the Brotherhood had not once ever interfered in their affairs. The Overlanders, they took Saber at his word and departed. It was a good thing, too. As Grenadier's father Spectre discovered, Queen Alicia is alive, though just barely. Spectre and you and Sojourner. What the fuck kind of name is that, by the way? One of them has Thunderhawk, Spectre, and so what the fuck? Fuck you, campaigners. I'll take the baby and Queen Alicia to Haven. Well, Thunderhawk and I clean up this crash site. I'm fucking my words up. Crash site. Shaper knew the Overlanders would be watching to see if we would take sides in the war, so he saw no to it that not a trace of the incident could be found. The wreck was disposed of, and the bodies were buried. The prayers we said to guide them to new life hereafter and beyond. As for Elias and Queen Alicia, the boy is resting comfortably in his crib. He's perfectly fine and happy. I gotta edge my eye, sorry. The same can't be said for his mother, who lets us keep her in the stasis tube until we are ready to transfer her to the hybrid chamber for the long term. Long term? The Queen was barely registering any brain activity, so we laid out a plan to preserve her until a method could be found to regenerate her neural network. At the same time, we had to deal with the rescue mission King Acorn sent. Don't you feel we should at least return the boy to his father? Normally I'd be the first to agree, but there's a lot more at stake here. If the Overlanders discover that we've withheld the facts from them, they'll force their hand into taking action. Upon which we'll be forced into taking action and getting dragged into the war and have no interest in whatsoever. You want that? That kind of headache I don't need. How is the boy doing, by the way? And why do I have a random chip on my forehead? See for yourself. That's some model. Is his name Elias? Elias? I don't know. I don't know fucking names. So if I say it wrong, I mean, I guess I don't expect every character to have the name Sojourner or some whatever the fuck it is. Elias? I think Elias is right. I don't know. I'm bad at names. Okay. I'm great. All right. I'm bad at names. Really think so? I wish I knew what it was. Young Elias? Well, I just write to myself, so I don't know what the fuck. I read the name, but I didn't say it out loud, so I never know. But anyway, turned out to be quite prodigy. Upon reaching his 10th year, he was allowed to venture forth throughout the island. What the fuck's with his teeth here? Something just doesn't add up here, mate. How do you account for the colonel? That was an oversight on the part of one of the Brotherhood's own. Looks like we have a survivor flung from the craft during the crash landing. The Overland's reaction upon discovering him should be quite interesting. Brother Bar had not taken into account the possibility of someone being thrown to safety when the crowd was breaking up. Luckily, the colonel was found. King Acorn's rescue team first. However, he did not return with the king, exiling himself to the royal compound ever since. I'd like to question this Tobo Hobbit's father if he's still around. He is, and you may. Now, if you excuse me, we're just a minute or so from docking. Are you nuts? We're heading to a wall of flame. How is it possible? Everyone relax. It's just a holographic projection sealing the entrance. What other surprises do you have up your sleigh, mate? Don't you worry one bit, you dear boy. The doctor will take care of you. Ugh, I think I'll take a pass. That's quite some bedside manner you got there. Moriarty, or some where the fuck your name is. Ugh, you'll go to your scrape first, you self-centered rat. Get up. How pathetic. Oh, yeah, parrot, I'll get you resort to your fist. So be it. I, on the other hand, have no qualms whatsoever using everything at my disposal, including my multifunctional optic systems. Is that a sextum? Or is it that? Why there looks like an S? But I think it's supposed to be what? But it's system, right? Whatever, fuck it. You were saying this isn't over yet. You laid eyes on anything like this. Far out. That's some rector, or rector set. It is, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Haven. Mercy bacon. Guess I had to save someone else's bacon once again. Not without me. I didn't come all this way for nothing. Elias, take the commander and his squad to save her. Why should I say if he inquires about you? What did he say? Yeah, Knuckles, I'm sorry. What's he sorry for? Well, no, I give him the wrong voice. There's so many characters that I'm not used to voicing all the time. They're both British, I guess. I've been doing a lot of British accents in the comic recently. What they sorry for? Isn't Knuckles part of the shebang? In a way, yes, the Brotherhood is directly descended from the House of Edmund. Each generation since Edmund's son, Steppenwolf, has groomed, that's not a good word, in a hair for the sole purpose of protecting their kind from harm. Thanks, Brotherhood did not seem good knowing the fact they groom. But okay. I caught whispers some time ago hinting Knuckles is different helper, but I've never learned how so. This place makes for robotics layout look like a log cabin, Valadez. I wouldn't know, Hirsch. But I wager you could easily get lost trying to find your way around this place. It's useless to hide, Moriarty. I guess that's Knuckles saying or something. I don't even know. Your game is over. We'll see about that. I'll take this whole place down before I surrender to you, the likes of you. Come on, cover. Who said I was giving you a choice? Hey! Don't you even think, my boy. Just. Okay, wait a minute. Why couldn't you have poured us to safety instead? What the fuck happened there? I'm not joking. I'm so confused. Ah. I want to see if you still had some team spirit. I never thought I'd live to see the day one of our own turned against us. I expect there's more to this than meets the eye, Saber. Now that Tobar is isolated, let's check to make certain no further harm was done. This way, Commander, if we can't go forward, another passes will do. Hiving a load of all sorts of hidden avenues. Hold it, someone's coming. Friend or a foe? Guess everyone's feeling a bit edgy today. Edgy doesn't even begin to express the feeling. Yeah, I can buy that. The Dark Legion makes me grind my teeth every time. The Dark Legion? Do you mean to say Tavar has turned traitor? How would I know you guys aren't pals with this phony? Phony? Open the barrier, Spectre. We need to get to the bottom of this. Where's Thunderhawk, Sojourner? He's in sick bay, checking Hawking. Uh, I don't know who's talking here because it's Knuckles, I guess. All I can say is my son is at the ER with family now. Excuse me if I don't get too choked up. He's gone. What's that on the wall? It's an expression from one of the early Echidna dialects. He promises we will all make friends with death. It would appear you will be Ant's rescuers need rescuing, Laura. Makes we sound so condescending, like? You're right, Laura. That was uncalled for. I'm a jackass. So what do you wish to discuss with me? Came to see you about our son. He needs a father, Locke, and I have already have my hands full just being a mother. What do you want me to do, Laura? Explain the birds and the bees? I already have! Did you like? Excuse me, but I feel a fight coming on, and I don't feel the need for one. I fucking, I fucking hate him. I fucking hate Knuckles now. He's a fucking jackass. He's a fucking, oh my god, he's an asshole. Hello there. I take it everyone's okay. We're fine, thanks. You must be locked. Pleased to meet you. My name's Windmaker. Where's Laura? Is she alright? She's in the cockpit. Constable Remington. My apologies for the circumstance, Guardian. Did everything go well otherwise? Depends on your point of view. I'm mad. She ditched me for that fucker. Even though I ditched everyone else because I'm a jackass. I fucking hate him. He's a fucking asshole. This is what you came for, Commander. All in here are all the answers. Despite all the vast powers, abilities, and the technology at their disposal, even the Brotherhood could not ignite the spark of life that resides in my mother. So they used the only option left to them. They preserved her until a cure could be found. Maybe not today, maybe someday she will be. We'll take the Queen back to Metropolis. But what about you? Do you wish to remain here? No, I've a father I like to get to know. Maybe now I can finally get some answers. While Elias and Joffrey return to Metropolis in Silent number 68, Nichols learns his task isn't always what it seems. It's a kin of a kin, and the highest stakes can we get read all about in next month, Dark Alliance. And that's where I'll leave you guys today. Thank you for watching, and like anything Locke's an asshole and a deadbeat dad, because he is, so you should probably give it a like. Thank you for watching.